And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Chase Dollander. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
High fly ball, right field. Jones under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, David Peterson. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
In the air, left field, down the line. And there's one away. Now here's Nolan Jones. 1 out, bases empty. Right side. And that's just foul. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Next pitch misses way outside. 2 outs, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The Rockies strand 1. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Denver, and now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Brett Bryant will hit next. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Mets on the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. On the ground, right side. tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jones makes the play, and that is that. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. And the batter now, Kyle Farmer.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jacob Stallings. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Sam Hilliard. Hilliard matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hilliard. And there's one away. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Estrada.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air. Alonso gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Next offering upstairs. Foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Nimmo running hard to get it. Long run, nice grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Vientos.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
Ezequiel Tovar.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything,
designated
you
hitter,
feel
number
no need to
4,
challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game
The
on the
first baseman,
mound.
number
Looking
6,
very dangerous
Kyle
to these hitters. 7 punch-outs
Farmer.
already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Going to count 1 and 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired
1 ball,
7 in a row.
2
You got to
strikes.
step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite
for the
a
Mets,
pitcher's duel
the
so
center
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
number
starters
9,
have performed
Brandon
up to this point.
Nimmo.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Hit in the air, center field. Doyle. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. The other way, Farmer. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. To the right side, McNeil. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down, and they're
Now
half of the
batting,
5th.
the catcher,
Jacob Stallings now.
Stallings.
That one hit to right. Soto going after it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but
3 balls,
they should
1
be
strike.
lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now it's filled up.
Now this offense has just been locked
Hands
down.
full.
Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Bryant makes the catch. And the inning is over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Francisco Lindor. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's Juan Soto. That one ripped. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with a breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grounds one to short. Tovar gets it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Movement in the bullpen. Diego Castillo preparing to come on if needed. Vodnik, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth inning, Tyrell Estrada to the plate.
Second baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field. Bryant makes the grab, one down. Brenton Doyle digs in now. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Alonso, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Joe.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bryant pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Mets base.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rockies.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Diego Castillo. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Castillo.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one hammered Doyle. Long run into the gap. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now it's Jose Siri, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Jones right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball right side on to first. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. In the air, left side. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the DH, Michael Toglia. And there's a foul ball. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for
so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Paul Blackburn.
Number 58.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Put the extra bases. Runner around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Tying run at the plate. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4 to avoid.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bryant in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco
Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down. Base is empty. Ripped in the air. Left field. And it'll touchdown for a base hit. And now it's Juan Soto. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there. Just missing there. And the count is 2-2. Lindor over at first with one away. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for the
New
Rockies.
pitcher in the game for the Rockies,
Number
Victor
38.
Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
First and second, two down, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Bottom of the inning, so in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. Fought off foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it, and it's caught for the out. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. In the air, right side. He makes the grab. Two down. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it remains. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Brett Bryant. On the ground to the left, Tovar. To first, now one gone in the ninth.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next for New York, Jose Siri. On a line, base hit. Man at first, and here is Brandon Nimmo. Just a slow ground ball this time. Off balance feed, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So up next, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
ground ball right side, but it kicks foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for
Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one missing inside. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That missed by a lot. 3-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
2 strikes.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. The tying run at the plate. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game.
On the ground, McNeil. On to first, ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.